circle, or would you keep it like? Ride the hallway, ride the bus. What my house look like? Walk in, she gon' make you. I do damage, can't stand it. Psycho bandit, like it's Marilyn Manson. Got the cash advancing. Get the Sprite, pull the out the pantry. They fly, they looking dummy. I pop the, I look like a mummy. I'm getting this cash, it's Monday to Sunday. I guess you won't talk if it ain't about the money. My boys in the but they jump like a bunny. Got it ain't nothing funny. Up on the side and I keep it. If I gotta reach up, I'ma keep it. But it got a TD, hey. That boy like a BB, hey. You won't see me, hey. Push it like Siri, hey. When it won't be me, hey. When I'm creeping, hey. In the genie, hey. Cause you saying I'm, hey.
The crowd is assembled looking for a Raptors victory here in Toronto. And we've got it for you right here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. And for the Memphis Grizzlies guys, they come in off that loss to Sacramento. On the wing, Bridges. Here's Antetokounmpo. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Antetokounmpo's got the scoreboard going with his first points of the night for the Raptors. You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. And that's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time. Maxey offline with his three. Now here's Giannis. Shot from 12. The rebound by Grant. And here's Grant. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. Bridges outside. On the wing, Brown. Over Murray. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
The drive by Giannis. Outside for Murray. Stolen by Grant. Pass to Duren. Memphis moving that ball around. Back to Maxey. And stolen by Love. Right side, Antetokounmpo. And slams it down right on top of Jalen Duren.
An amazing athlete. The length, speed, Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill.
Now here's Brown. Fires the three. Kicks it out to Maxey. Thompson with it. Maxey covering. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
Giannis will take on any defender. Nice finish that time.
Pass to Bridges. To end the drought. Toronto grabs the miss.
Nothing going right on the offensive end. 0 for 4 from the field.
Now, here's Thompson. Takes the three. Duren pulls it in.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Back to Maxey. Pass to Duran. And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Bridges, right side. 5 to shoot. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Toronto. Crafty move. And the layup is good. Giannis has got 8 points.
Well, not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Pass to Bridges. They can't stop the run with that one.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
And the defense of this Raptors team, Greg, they are built to switch.
And it's no accident with their roster construction. They like having wings that can guard all 5 positions. Makes defending a much easier prospect.
Grant outside. Kicks it out to Maxey. Bridges, no one around him. The Grizzlies with another miss. Toronto leads by 8. Here's Murray. Scoreless thus far. Love outside. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Spoke earlier with Darko Rajakovic. We talked about how they plan to deal with Jaylen Brown. He said Brown's explosive off the dribble, so we have to have bodies in front of him, be physical with him, stay connected with him at all times. We'll see if they can keep Jaylen in check. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And Memphis making a change here. Toronto leading by 8. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Memphis ball.
Here's Brown. And the layup's good off the glass.
But this is where the powerful frame and explosive athleticism of Jaylen Brown becomes a problem for the opponent. Nicely done.
Now here's Murray. He has yet to score. Pass to Ellis. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And we've just seen them make mistakes on back-to-back trips. Both those turnovers could have been avoided.
Jackson Davis with it. Back to Maxey. Fires for 3. The three-pointer is right on target.
Take your focus off Maxey for 1 second, and he will let it fly from out there.
Murray left side. Over Maxey. Murray, good.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Up top, Jackson Davis. Outside, Maxey. To the inside. Fournette. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
That's the idea. You work the ball into that area. It's a sweet spot.
Back to Murray. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And Greg, remember, in DeJounte Murray's rookie year, he played in the Western Conference Finals.
Murray was the youngest player in that series, playing 20 minutes a game, competing against the KD Steph Warriors. How about that for a welcome to the NBA?
It's an odd stat, but what I'm going to throw out there anyway, the Memphis Grizzlies set an NBA record last season for players used in a season.
Kevin, this isn't football, right? They had 33 different guys suited up last season. That tells you how difficult it was. Constant change, hard to build chemistry, and let's face it, hard to win games.
Toronto leading by 5. Poke loose. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his second personal.
And I like to see Murray dictate the action like that inside. On the front foot, forcing the defender into a foul.
And so Murray nails both of them.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Outside Jackson. Back to Podziemski.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Toronto.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
Pass to Whitmore. Now, here's Lyons. Jackson Davis defending. Kicks it out to Ellis. Lyles with the screen. The 3. 6 to shoot. Can't get it to go. He's taken 2 and missed 2. Down low. Pass to Cornette. Memphis moving it around. Jackson Davis with it. Covered by Lyons. Back to Podziemski. And stolen by Whitmore. And now here comes Jones leading the break. They get the rebound. There's Looney. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
For Toronto, they've been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
Here's Podziemski. Driving the lane. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Shot clock at 6. And it's Whitmore missing. The Grizzlies trail by 7. Pass to Cornette. Right to the hoop. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Ring shot on the way. And he knocks down the jumper.
Nice shot by Jones. Just such a steady contributor for a team.
Daniels with it. Still without a basket. Pass to Podziemski. And a miss there on the triple.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Now Jones. Clock at 6. Now Whitmore. Jackson Davis defending. Count it, good. And now a 9-point Toronto lead. Good if it goes. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Raptors. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basket. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, what's your take on Toronto so far?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
Greg, what a great time to be a fan of basketball. Not just in the NBA, but all over the world.
Absolutely, Kevin. The sport just continues to grow, and there's increased value being placed on all-around skill, even in youth basketball. And I think that bodes well for the future of the game.
Impossible to stop the putback when he's got that kind of position.
Agreed, Greg. Let him get his hands on it inside and finish it off.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Grizzlies retired Marc Gasol's number 33 last season. You may recall he moved to Memphis in his teens, watching his older brother Powell play for the Grizz. Marc said, I had a very unique perspective, that of a fan. When I came back as a Grizzlies player, I carried that with me. Kevin, that pride certainly showed.
Pride's a great word to use. No question, D.A. Thank you. Jackson looking it over. Pass to Daniel. Here he goes. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The Grizzlies shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
Jones with it. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. He's got 8.
Tyus Jones is the purest of pure point guards, on time and on target.
And here's Daniels. There's the drive. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Outside, Jones. Giannis inside. Antetokounmpo is a monster inside.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Pass to Cada. And it's Bridges at the elbow. 6 on the shot clock. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Thompson for the triple. The shot, no good. The Grizzlies trail by 13. And here's Brown outside. And it's Looney with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Giannis with the dunk and throwing it down hard.
Tyus Jones in pick and roll action is just so solid, folks. Always makes the right decision.
Pass to Bridges. Brown outside. Buries the long-range jumper. Brown's got 5 points now this quarter.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Outside, Antetokounmpo lets it go from deep. From range, Giannis takes it.
Boy, every time he goes up now, it just looks like the shot's going in. He's perfect from the field in this quarter.
Pass to Bridges. Out Grant. Memphis moving it around. There's the screen. And here's Brown outside. That doesn't go either for Brown. Raptors leading by 15. Here's Jones. The wing jumper off target. Hey, Greg, what about Jeremy Grant? He's had about every role you can imagine on any team he's played on.
And, Kevin, he started out as a second-round pick, hoping to just make a team. He's been a bench spark plug, a starter, even a #1 option in Detroit for a couple years. Grant's done it all.
Doris, why is there so much parity around the NBA now?
Yeah, Kevin, I think the new salary cap rules have certainly contributed to what we're seeing in terms of that parity. Super teams are more difficult to assemble. The talent is more evenly spread. And obviously, it has made for a greater level of competition. What could be better?
Both teams deciding to change it up. Driving inside. This team has handed a lot of responsibility to Tyrese Maxey, but Greg, he's lived up to it.
And has grown very well into his role with the team. Shown that he can be a scorer all over the floor. Amazing to think how far he's come in such a short amount of time.
Raptors leading by 14. Now here's Murray. He's got 6. Pass to Wiles. And a wide open look here for Ellis. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Here's Maxey. For 3, Bridges. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Well, the best way to respond to a 3 is with your own 3. Miles Bridges have at it.
Pass to Ellis. It's a pick by Love. To the wing right side. Just 4 to shoot. Yes, and it's Ellis picking up the assist. Love's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Podziemski with it. Back to Maxey. Pick by Bridges. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
And they're hitting the long-range shots that they were missing in the first quarter, but still have ground to make up.
Murray right side. It's rebounded by Memphis. The Oklahoma City Thunder will be in town for the next one. That game is the first and last of their homestand. And Murray's got the ball here for Toronto. 17 points was their biggest margin. Pass to Jones. Wiles with it. Shoots the 3. Bridges with the board.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Maxey looking it over. Grant outside. Pulls up. And it's Memphis with another.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Now Murray. He has 6. Ellis outside. Back to Murray. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
There's Murray flexing on the D there. Big-time score, despite the contact.
Toronto shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game.
and not the same rhythm or approach that he had in the first quarter when he was taking it straight to the teeth of the D and really creating contact. Like to see him get back to that here in this quarter.
We've got a timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. Grizzlies now. 15-point game. Aston Yang. Outside, Maxey from outside the arc. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And here's Thompson. Latre. Offensive rebound. Pajemski grabs the board.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Here's Maxey. 18 feet away, and he knocks it down. Maxey's got 6.
Oh, nice shot by Maxey. He is definitely a 3-level guy.
A minute 20 left from the first half. Pass to Williams. Now Jones. Antetokounmpo up top. 17 points in the game. And the basket is good.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
Here's Maxey. Off target from outside.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Giannis outside. Stolen. Here's Daniels. Driving in.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stump.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Outside, Jones. Over Maxey. Jones, no luck. Aston Yang. Three-pointer, Daniels. What a play. Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
Big-time shot to beat the buzzer there. My goodness.
Well, that's the perfect end to the quarter for them. You have no idea how much of an effect those buzzer beaters can have on a team's momentum.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And we see this often now from Giannis. His offensive repertoire has become so versatile.
Pass to Maxey. Grant with the ball. Screen by Grant. Here's Brown. Shot clock at 5. Can't get the bucket from 20 feet out. Raptors leading by 12. And here is Murray. Thompson left side. Fires from 14. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. And it's off from three-point range. Maxey with it. Out guarded by Giannis. Maxey attacking. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Giannis outside. Pass to Love. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Love's got his second bucket tonight.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Back to Maxey. And stolen by Murray. Here's Giannis. Defended by Duran. Giannis inside. Duran pulls it in. The Grizzlies trail by 14. Grant goes in. And the dunk by Grant.
Well, how about the opportunistic Jeremy Grant taking it strong on the drive? Love it.
And when you take a look at Jalen Duran, a big man, Greg, who seems to get better each and every season.
Well, you know, he averaged a double-double in his second season. I especially like how hard he goes after rebounds. This guy has a bright future in this league.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Pass to Maxey. 4 on the shot clock. And that's collected by Love. Toronto leading by 14. Stolen by Grant. And Bridges with a clear path to the basket. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Well, that's an example of the hard work of Jeremy Grant paying off with the theft. Nicely done.
Now here's Murray. 9 points in the game so far. Pass to Thompson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Kicks it out to Love. And it's good off the back rim and in. Love's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, you know Kevin Love is ready in catch-and-shoot situations. Beautifully done.
Grant outside. Here's Maxey. He has 6. Antetokounmpo with the steal. Thompson in the corner. Screen by Giannis. Oh, and Antetokounmpo hammers it in.
It may be the most bankable play in this offense. Antetokounmpo on the roll with the finish.
Lets it fly. Maxey, no good.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
And it's Jones with the ball for Toronto. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Pass to Whitmore. Here's the screen. And Whitmore throws it down.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
Here's the Raptors with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Pass to Ellis. Back to Jones. Just 5 on the clock. Miles with the screen. Jones, no one around him. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. And the Raptors lead by 20. Pass to Jackson Davis. Trying to find Podziemski. Gets it to him. Back to Jackson Davis. And here's Daniels. Defended by Jones. Here's Podziemski. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Podziemski's got 6.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin, the NBA has split its draft into 2 days. The league's executive VP and head of operations, Joe Dumars, says rosters have expanded and we're seeing a larger influx in talent, a lot of times in the second round. This format will do justice to those slept-on players. Kevin?
Yeah, good stuff, D.A. Some Hall of Famers from that second round, for sure. Jackson Davis. Pass to Podziemski. Inside. Now Jones. There's the triple. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his groove.
Back to Whitmore. To the paint. There's Looney. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
And such great feel for the game. Whitmore knowing where his teammates are at all times.
And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. He wants to talk to his guys. The Grizzlies trail by 17. Maxey with it. 6 points for him. Takes it inside.
Nice read by Maxey. Sees it, hits it, done.
And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
Here's Looney. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Looney's got 9 points.
And haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Now Podziemski. Aston Yang. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Maxey. And it's Toronto with the rebound. They led the game at 1 point by 20.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
Now, here's Looney. For 3, Ellis. Maxey grabs the miss. Jackson has the open look. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Pass to Whitmore. Looney down low. Here's Whitmore. And here is Lyles. Over in the corner, Looney. Outside, Jones. They get it back. Kicks it out to Ellis. Outside, Jones. Good on the triple. Jones has got 5 points now this quarter.
As soon as it touched his hands, Tyus Jones was shot ready.
Outside, Maxey. There's the three. And it's Looney with the rebound.
One made three for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
And the call will be against George Niang. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And so here's Toronto. They lead by 20. It's the most we've seen.
Dyson Daniels.
There's a screen.
Grizzlies foul.
The Raptors shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
Second team foul.
And that one falls for Jones. And so Jones nails both of them. Just 4 seconds left in the third. He gets it up. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair.
The Grizzlies, 47.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And here's Daniels. And the league limiting players from making public trade demands, which I guess makes sense. It's a big change from the past, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it saves franchises from being put in a tough spot. Keeps a player's trade value high, which helps the team they're leaving.
Poked away. Antetokounmpo inside. Clock at 6. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
Pass to Queta. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Majemski on the wing. 5 on the clock. Goes up at the stripe. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Majemski's got 5 points in the quarter. Outside, Antetokounmpo kicks it out to Jones. At Giannis. The jumper from the free throw line is good. Giannis has got 29 in the game.
And this is where you feed Giannis. The closer he is, the more dangerous he becomes.
Here's Podziemski. A three-pointer off the mark. Raptors leading by 21. Murray outside. You know, Doris, I'm not sure many people take into account what a grind the NBA season is.
I couldn't agree more, Kevin. And listen, these guys have the best of what's available. They stay at top-quality hotels. They have incredible professionals that take care of them. But there is no making up for lack of sleep when you've played a game at 8 o'clock at night. You leave the arena at 1, and you may arrive in your next city at 4 or 5 a.m. and tip off that night at 7. And this goes on week after week. It is not easy.
Daniel from outside. It's hauled in by the Raptors. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Screen by Antetokounmpo. To the middle. Oh, and Antetokounmpo hammers it in.
Well, pick and roll is a crucial aspect in the NBA, and Klay Thompson on time and on target.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for Memphis. Grant outside. Outside, Maxey. Over Murray. And it's off the back rim. No good.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Jacks up a three. No good that time. Grant surveying the D. The Grizzlies with another miss.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Down low. Stolen by Grant. Inside. Here's Durant.
A solid facilitator. I like whenever Maxey looks to get his guys involved.
Murray with the bounce pass. You know, Doris, we know how physical the NBA is, but can you talk to the importance of mental toughness as well, and what it means for a player?
Kevin, I don't think a player can be successful in the NBA, and certainly a team cannot, without some level of grit and mental toughness. And what does that mean? How does that manifest itself? It means handling adversity. It means overcoming a key injury. There's a toughness required to be amongst the smartest, most resilient players or teams in the NBA.
And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Pass to Ellis. Here's Houston. Just 5 to shoot. Here's the three. Outside for Murray. He is looking for Looney and finds him. Second chance shot. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Now, here's Maxey. Pass to Bridges. From the wing. Brown. Good. 9 points for Jaylen Brown.
Now, Jaylen Brown gets his feet set in the catch and shoot and just drills it.
Murray with it. Out to the right wing. Here's Houston. Back to Murray. Shot clock at 6. A second chance effort. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Grant outside. The three trains the three-pointer.
Well, Grant is going to have to expand his range. And how about the confidence on that jumper?
And the timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He knows every possession is critical now. Toronto will go for a different look here. Outside, Jones. Greg, we know players are not shy about criticizing officiating. Anything you'd try to change or improve with the way the game is called?
Well, I like when the players and the refs get together in the offseason to go over video examples. And I think one thing that's important is you got to have relationships between the players and the officials. And then I think the fans can also then kind of get on the same page. There are going to be missed calls out there. That will never change.
Back to Whitmore. Carried from 15 feet out.
An old school shot from Whitmore. There is still some value in that mid-range.
Grant outside. Puts up a deep three. Rebound by the Raptors.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. Back to Brown. And finished off by Brown.
How about a little bit of daylight is all Jaylen Brown needs, up off his feet in a hurry.
Now Jones. Pass to Whitmore. Fires from deep. A shot off that time. Brown wide open. He fired. And the three off target. Raptors leading by 22. Outside, Jones. Outside, Williams. To the inside. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Mammbatu-K. That shot misses. Great defense that time from Duren. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Raptors.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
No doubt he came to play tonight. This guy has been aggressive and effective.
Pass to Bridges. Back to Grant. Now here's Brown. From past the arc. And Jones pulls it down. And here's Toronto. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
Memphis ball.
And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. They poured it on.
soon as I can down. Bad do what I say. Like my name was sign me out. Netflix her couch. Soon as I leave, sign me out. St. Louis up like we in the trees. Dark fried rice like Vietnamese. Keanu Reeves, rolling a wanna meet me. Girl, that cold make it popsicle. Outshine all these, no obstacle. Country than Kool-Aid and bags of hot picker. She gon' keep up moving down to the spot. And baby, that's why yeah, baby, that's why